Hi, this is Philadelphia automobile accident and personal injury attorney Gary Heslin. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about the need for preparation regarding a deposition. The reason I'm doing this today is I just had a client leave my office a short period of time, and he was quite honest and told me he was a bit frustrated and aggravated that I had brought him into the office not only once, but that I was bringing him back a second time to prepare for a deposition. And I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to just discuss the need for preparation at a deposition. Now, as I've said before, and if you've seen in previous videos, a deposition is the insurance company's first opportunity to meet you, ask you questions in person, and evaluate your case. And as I've said before, I can't stress the importance of being prepared for that deposition and how that deposition can affect your case either positively or negatively. Now, with regard to the deposition, I think that it's absolutely essential that all clients be prepared for this deposition. Again, this could make or break your case. And I am taking the time to prepare you for this deposition. Now, I don't need much time to prepare for a deposition. I've been doing this for over 30 years. And to be honest, I can take a file and shortly prepare for a deposition, and in a lot of cases, even a trial on short notice. I know it so well, I've been doing it so much. However, clients, especially clients who have never been exposed to a deposition or a trial, I find that they need the time and they need me to go over things with them so that they are going to be prepared. And you must, if you intend to have a successful deposition, be willing to give me that type of time. Again, it's not for me, it's for you. I've been doing this for such a long time, and I see what happens to people when they're not prepared for a deposition. Either people who I represent who simply will not take the time to come in to prepare, or even on a more often basis, I see what I am doing when I'm taking the deposition of the opposition, the people on the other side who have not been prepared because their attorneys do not want to take the time and the effort to prepare them for the deposition. So anytime that we have a case that goes into litigation, you have to keep in mind it's in litigation for one of two reasons. One, either the insurance company is denying responsibility for the accident, therefore not making an offer, or two, they're not making an adequate offer. So in order for us to change their mind and get them to either make an offer or to make a better offer, you're going to have to be prepared to give a good deposition. Now, what I consider part of the preparation is going to be some things that a lot of people might find unnecessary, but I find to be absolutely necessary. For one, I'm going to want the person who's being prepared to come in and spend a session with me just talking about what depositions are about, how to give a deposition, how to answer questions. You see, in all the years I've been doing this, I find that people think they know more about a deposition than they do. Also, I find that people make the same mistakes over and over again if they're not properly prepared for how to give a deposition. They make mistakes with regard to time. They make mistakes with regard to distance. They make mistakes by saying things off the top of their head when they should take more time to consider what they're going to say before they say it. Again, I've seen this over and over again for many, many years, and I don't want this to happen to any of my clients. And the second time I bring somebody in, it's going to be then that we begin discussing what their deposition is about in regards to what their specific case is. At that point in time, we're going to be discussing the police report. We're going to be discussing how the accident happened. We're going to be discussing their medical treatment, reviewing some of their medical records, discussing their past history, so that I can prepare them for the types of questions that they're going to be asked. And that's going to be the minimum necessary. At least 2 sessions are going to be necessary to prepare every client for a deposition. And in some more complicated cases, it might even involve a third or a fourth, depending upon how well I think you're prepared for the deposition. Again, I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing it for the client because I want to make sure that the client gets a great result in their case. Now, if you have any questions about this, please don't hesitate to call my office at 215 332-0300, or you can always go on my website at theheslinlawfirm.com. Thank you.